I enjoy doing this, but the habit is you get really fucked up when you play. Good thing I'm not trying to play football or baseball or anything else, because if I'm playing and doing, I'd be a total disaster. No, but talking to a camera, talking to the future, talking to God, talking to anybody that isn't really in front of you is considered to be lunacy. So, yeah, that's where I came from. 1966, they tell you that. You're weird. Yeah, okay. I'm far out, I do know that. The pattern will probably remain. I'm down to my last beer, and after that I don't want to drink anymore. I know the penalties are going past a certain place. It ain't good. I've been to some pretty far out places, and pretty much I know where the limits are. I ain't gonna find nothing there that I ain't gonna find tomorrow. Take whatever you want to take. Too much is always too much. Yeah. You can learn things, but too much is always too much. You ain't gonna get there faster by taking too much. It just isn't gonna happen. Time is time. I messaged two people. Well, actually, I messaged Johnny first, and it's kind of neat, kind of nice. Andy Meeks, who was part of the small group at the moment. Sandra, Johnny, so he's kind of part of it for now. He was like, kind of feel burdened that I'm trying to help Johnny and Sandra get to where they're going to. I'm like, well, if we all be super friends with normal powers, the goal is to get each of us to the best place that we are who we need to be. I didn't quite say it that way, but you're only going to be here for a short time, and it's important to get what you can out of it. That was after I first messaged Johnny. He posted a picture of the supermoon from his balcony in Finland. I'm sure it's Finland. Like any other human, including myself, being rich would be nice. But if you don't know what to do with it, then it's just rich. Ordinary people get rich quite often in the lottery, and quite often they poor next year. It's really a journey of each individual's journey, which is all part of the whole. Second message I sent to Johnny, I'm pretty sure he's waking up in about 3 hours, and so I'm going to bed in about an hour and a half, or whatever. About 10 p.m. here, the East Coast of the United States. No, yeah, look at that. 10 p.m. here, the Earth goes this way. So, 10 p.m. It'll be another 8 hours till he wakes up. 6 if he gets up early. Hemisphere, so the sun comes up early during the summer in the northern hemisphere. So whatever. But second message I sent him, you haven't even passed through jaded yet. We all have our moods. I actually thanked Andy Newts because I was in a down mood. Similar to anybody that's seeking to do better than what one is doing, I don't seem to be getting any closer. Yeah, but can't always, heaven is heaven, we're only here for a short time. They can only beat you so much until you die. Yeah, whatever. I could get deep into that one, but I'm not going to. But anyway, so I was like, John, you haven't passed through jaded yet. With our personality, it doesn't last long, but it is a very important phase to understand the fishbowl we're living in time. What time is it? It's our time. Whoever's alive and in that place where they actually can do something. That's our time. 60s were something. Time for the 60s kids to do something. As far as I can see, we've been letting them run things, those who ran them before, but, we're coming of age. It's our turn. I can't say that the people in the past could look at time the way I'm looking at it right now, but I can say they definitely knew what each class did and how to. If I can get control of that, I could be mighty nice condition without considering, I'm going to die too, and what am I leaving as a legacy? They don't think that far. But they do think about what they think about, and when you can understand the fishbowl, and Johnny is still, I still believe him that he said he feels like it came from the beginning of the universe. Yeah, your body's still got to go through some stuff. Your brain, you got to pass through that understanding, which does have the effect of jaded. People are picking on Israel for doing to Hamas what they would have done if they could to Israel. They'd have just fucking obliterated them if they could without caring. They don't care what you think either. That's what they say to everybody else. I didn't like them. I want them gone. Fuck you. I did it. Yeah, probably such a small place, the world would just walked away. Israel is not doing it that way. Saying every time you smack us, we're gonna beat you. And not you, the ones that are doing it, but we're gonna beat your body like boxers until you can't. when you stop sending rockets at our people, then we will stop demolishing your people. And we tell you what we're going to do it, so get them out of the way. Of course, they're not going to. They want to play the, care about us because we don't care about them. Yeah, right. Now, I hear stories, and it's probably true, that some of the Jewish leaders really believe we are God's #1 son. Not necessarily, but you definitely are part of the whole in the future. I mean, you ain't never gonna be the only thing. There's also gonna be other smart people. Oh shit, and you all interbred with us anyhow, so whatever. That goes back to Abraham. Genesis. Terminator Genesis coming out next year. How'd that happen? Well, that's what Terminator Genesis is supposed to show you. How did this all begin? That is what Genesis is, isn't it? In the story of the Terminator, I do Big Bang on. Till I can, and that's okay. I go home. They can torture me to death. I can get diseased to death. But eventually, you close your eyes. I just can't do it no more. And you go home, wherever that is. And if you ain't worthy of either one of them, that recycle you, because I believe that's a good idea. It doesn't mean he does, but I believe it's a good idea. Don't try to suck my blood. They do it all the time if they can get away with it. If I catch them, then they don't get away with it. It's one of those things. The inside always seems to have something that wants to hold it down for a long time. I mean, it's that half its life is set. It's 12 years old. 6 years of that time it was sitting because I was worried about how much it was going to cost to fix it. Somehow it's still here. Mainly because I would bring it in just before the warranty ran out on that particular problem. But no, now it's totally out of warranty, and they made $1,000 last year. This year they're saying the rims are wrong, and we're going to make a fortune on you again. Not this time. So I go to try and get it. Said this a couple of days ago. One more day, and then I can go try and get it again. The guy's on vacation. He's got to, by law, sign off that this is failed. Give me my money. Okay, and bring it back here somewhere for the state that says, this guy says it passes. It is safe. Yeah. Well, I totally know it needs brakes. I swear they did them last year. They know they did them last year. They say the rims fucked it up. I just don't believe them, but nonetheless, they ain't paying them twice for fucking brakes. I got 4 new rims. They look awful big. They say they'll fit the tires. It's gonna piss me off. I take the rims and the tires, and they say, "Oh, don't fit." They're always seeking some way to get your money. It should only be when you actually have to give it to them. shysters find ways to take by saying you must have this. Because real people who really do have things you really do need also say it the same way. That's con man. I look just like the real thing. Nature does it too. There's regular fireflies, and then there's fireflies that eat fireflies. They look exactly the same to us and to each other, because why would I come to visit you and get eaten if you didn't look exactly like you were going to mate with me? It's nature. Once you pass jaded, you start to understand things just a little bit better. You still try to do good, but you understand the system a little bit better. I used to cry a lot about things I couldn't change. Now I pretty much just trying to be the best I can be. If I can't change that which I can't, I can definitely make the best out of my own life. And in the end, that makes a big difference in time. Johnny, that's what I'm talking about, getting past jaded. Mama Hen does visit, and I certainly hope she really does. And there's no need to tell me if you do or not. Just saying you did is cool. But if you actually watch this one,